Good afternoon, guys. So yesterday we learned about Sling servlet. We started the Sling servlet. Okay, in the Sling servlet, we learned about the definition for the Sling servlets. Generally, servlets are normal Java classes which will have the methods like init method, service method, destroy method, which will take the parameters, process the parameters, and return the response. Okay, so servlet you can register in two ways. One is the path based servlet, second one is the resource based servlet. Second one is whenever you are writing the servlet, you can extend the two out of the box classes. One is the string safe method servlet, second one is the string all method servlet. Sling safe method servlet meaning it can contain only one method. Okay, so sling all method servlet meaning it will contain a lot of methods. Okay. Okay, so in the last session, we learned about the basic things like Sling servlets and how many ways you can register and how many class, what are the out of the classes we have and what are the HTTP methods, get method, put method, post method and delete method. Okay, so today what we will do, we will write a simple servlet. The requirement is we can take the input from the user. So user meaning whoever is accessing the URLs, right? That person is called user. We can send the input from the user, and we can process the what the servlet will do. It will take the parameters, it will process the parameters, and it will give the response. So similarly, today also we will give the input from the user. Okay, that request will send to the servlet, and the servlet will do the process and it will give the return to us. So that is the one scenario we will do. And second scenario, so in the last session we done with the path based servlet. Today we'll see resource servlet. Okay, resource based servlet. So two scenarios we will see. So first thing is today concept, take the inputs from the user. Take the inputs from the user. Somebody is trying to join. The process is same. So however you did it, the program in the last session the same. So normal you can take the normal Java class, and the class you can take demo servlet or anything, you can take, and you can convert this one into the component, and later you can convert it to the service. Why? Because servlet is also one service. Okay, and after that, so we can register the servlet in either path based or resource based. So we covered path based, right? So today also we'll go with the path based. We will take the inputs from the user. I will tell you that one. So directly I will write the code. You can get the clarity on it. The file name I am taking demo servlet like that. So we have already package. Name is servlets. Okay, you can go with the servlets. You can create one class that is the demo servlet. Demo servlet. Okay, demo servlet. You can take that one. This is the normal Java class. Okay, this normal Java class you can convert into the component at the rate component. This is the basic skeleton. Backend programs, this is the basic skeleton. OJ at the rate component. Next, we should convert into the service. Servlet is also one service, right? So that is the reason we have to mention servlet. We have to import the statements and then dot class. Okay. Next thing is enabled equal to true, and enabled equal to true, and immediate equal to true. We have to pass the attributes also. Okay, and now this is the normal Java class, right? So we can extend the out of the box classes. We can mention extends keyword and Sling all method servlet. We can go with the string all method servlet. We can import the package string all method servlet. Okay, I am importing the package. Now next thing is you can register the servlet. Okay, so the register path based servlet, string servlet paths. You can select string servlet paths. You can select that one. Now here you can give value equal to. So whenever you are giving the path, so first word should be registered. First word should be registered. Okay. So the bin is the word already registered. So here I am taking some Krishna or now service, like that I am giving the path service get full name. Okay, get full name. This is the actually I am giving the path like this. Okay, get full name. This is the registered word, and after the path you can customize the path. We can customize the path. Okay, so actually I have taken some different path. Today I am taking other path. This custom path you can take anything. This is clear. Now, okay, fine. I will take the do get method. This do get method is coming from string all method servlet. We can import that from do get method. Okay, fine. Now, what I will do, I will take the my requirement is I need to take the requirement parameters from the user. So for that purpose, I will write the logic like this: a request dot get parameters equal to, here I will mention first name, okay, and this first name again I will store in some first name. Okay, this data type is the, this is the variable, and this data type is the string. Okay, similarly you can do with the last name also. So request, we can take the request dot get parameters. Here you can take the last name. Okay, and then here also same thing. You can store in some variable. The variable name is the last name, and this data type is the string. Okay, now this data type is the string. Now I need to concatenation. I need to do the concatenation. So for that purpose, what I will do, I will take the data type is the string full name. I will take the full name. Okay, full name equal to first name plus last name. First name, and I can do the some gap. I will give the some space. Okay, and then again I will do the concatenation. Here I will mention the last name. Okay, so these two parameters I will pass from the URL. Okay, I will pass from the URL, and then it will go to the servlet, and what the servlet will do, it will join two parameters, and it will give, return to us full name. So that is actual our requirement. Okay, now what I will do, response dot set content text actually. So we are telling to the content what kind of content it has to return. Set the content type. Mention this is the method. So that is the, I can mention text, plain or text, and then you can mention like this. Okay. Now I need to return. I need to display the message is response dot get writer. Get writer method is available. Get writer dot write method. Okay. So here we can mention the full name. Are you guys clear with my point? So this is taking the parameters from the user, and it is joining the two parameters. and finally it is returning to us full name. So this is the simple servlet actually. Okay. Now you can save this one. You can save this entire the file, and now you can go and can do the deployment. The file practice code and the aim guides demo. You can open this one. Give the full command. So in your case, you can add one extension. So you can Chrome Web Store. Okay, you can search for Chrome Web Store in your Chrome browser. There you can get this search option. In that, you can look for the run man. No, not something. This one. This extension in your case also can. RESTman. You can add the extension in your case. RESTman. You can look for the RESTman. Okay, you will get the extension. This extension you should add. This extension you should add. Okay, in your Chrome. RESTman. So this is the RESTman. We'll deploy and then we'll see. Or else you can download Postman. Either you can use the extension, or else you can download the Postman software. So Postman is also one real-time tool actually. You can download the Postman. It is also available in the net. You can go and search with the Postman, and then you can download the latest one. Okay, Postman. Now we'll go with that one. We'll deploy and then we'll see. Deploy. Just deploy. Now you can come here and you can copy the path, whatever the path you have given there. Can come here and we can take this path, bin service get full name, and we can, so the initial structure we should give, and after that 4502, and you can give the path get full name. So here I am giving the inputs actually. So what I am giving the input, L name, first name equal to some name I am giving, some Raju I am giving, okay, and then I'm giving some last name, L name I am giving, so some Rani I will give. Okay, these are the inputs I am passing from the URL. Okay, so this request it will go to the servlet. This request it will go to the servlet, and then we'll see what kind of error it is coming. Localhost 4502 service get full name, yeah, name. You have to change the method. So method should be in the get method. You can change to get method. Now again you can send the request. Now if you observe, Raju and Rani is coming, right. So we are passing request. We are passing the request through the URL. We are passing the input through the URL. So the servlet is taking the parameters. It is joining the two parameters and it is returning to us. This is the simple servlet. This is the simple servlet. Are you guys clear with my point? If I made any like if I take any wrong pattern, then you will get, for example, if I mention the last name, then you will get the error like this. Reload last name and mention with first. Values are coming the null. Why? Because these two and these two should be the match. These two, whatever the first name and these are the inputs actually. So those two should be the same. Then only you can get. If not, by default it will take the null values. If not, by default it will take the null values. Okay. So in your case also you can try it like that. So that is the simple servlet. Okay. We are giving the inputs from the URL and the request we are sending to the servlet. Servlet is joining to parameters and it is giving to response to us. Okay. Okay, fine. So that is the one assignment. Second one is I will go to the document. Okay. Servlet you can register it in two ways, right? One is the path-based servlet. Second one is the resource-based servlet. Path-based servlet we did in the last session. In the path-based servlet, generally, uh, some cases we path-based servlet we have some drawbacks actually. What are the drawbacks? So the first one is path is hard coded. Path is hard coded. Hard coding meaning we have to give the path in the code base. Okay. So we have the SDLC process, right? So if you it is working your system, it is fine. Then the code have to move to dev and then testing and then again it will move to the pre-prod and prod. If the client want to made any small URL also, again they have to come to the code base. They need to change in the code base and again they have to follow the SDLC process. So it is taking lot of time. So due to that, so some cases we will go with the resource based servlet. Okay. And the second one also permissions. We have the second option that is the ACL. ACL meaning access control limits. Access control limits. So if you go with the path based servlet, we cannot control like access. Whoever want to access the URLs like that. The control we cannot control the access. Okay, due to those two drawbacks, we have the resource based servlet. We have the second one that is the resource based servlet. We have the second option that is the resource based servlet. So that I will show you that one resource based servlet. And here one more point also, we can use all four methods also. So for example, this is the get method and I will take some other method that is the post method also I will take. I am simply copying this one. Here I will change the method name. Put method I will change. So here I will display the message is response dot get writer dot write method. So here the message what we will write, message from put method, message coming from some dummy message I am passing. In your case also can take any name coming from the put method. Okay. So similarly, I will take other two remaining methods also. This is the put method. So the same thing I am copying from here. Okay, and then I am going to here. Here I will mention some post method. Here I will change the message that is the post. Okay, similarly, you can come down. Here you can mention delete method. You can mention delete method. Okay, do delete method. Here we can display delete method. Okay. Now you can save this one. You can deploy one more once again, and then we'll see with respect to four methods. What will happen in case of put, and what will happen in case of post, and what will happen in case of delete. We'll try to understand with respect to four methods. We'll deploy and then. So in this scenario, so directly post method and put method directly we cannot access remaining three methods. So for that purpose, you should use the postman tool. So through that only you can get how the methods are working. So now I will use the postman and then I will show you. You can This is the postman you can download from the Chrome. So in my case, I already installed. I am opening postman tool. If you open the tool, you will get the dashboard like this. It is loading. You will get the dashboard like this. Okay, you want to send the new request, you can take here new. You can take the new, and here you can pass the URL, and here you can change the methods. These are the HTTP methods. If you click on it, you will get the drop down. Get method, post method, put method, patch method. These are the HTTP methods. Okay, so here you can change the methods and then you can send the request. So we'll deploy it. After deployment, we'll see it will work. Done. Now we can go with, you can copy that URL. You can copy this URL and this is get method, right? You can go your postman tool. You can paste the path and can try to send the request. Now what it is throwing unauthorized. Unauthorized meaning, so this is the author instance, right? So if you want to access the author instance URLs, you have to give in the credentials. Credentials are mandatory. So in this case also it is asking the credentials. But in our browser, we already log in with our browser, right? So that is reason directly it is giving the results to us. But in case of Postman, we have to give in the credentials. So simply you can go with the authorization. Click on the authorization. If you click on that one, somewhere we have the option that is basic authentication. You can click on the basic authentication and here you should give the admin, username admin, and password is the admin. Okay, admin. Now you can try to send. Now you can see you are getting the values are null and null. Now I will pass the parameters. I will pass the parameters like first name equal to some array, and then I will give last name equal to Krishna. Okay, I am sending this request to the server. Now I am getting the result, right. This is with respect to get method, but we'll try to understand what is happening in case of other methods. Okay, now I will change the HTTP method. I will uh, I will change to put method, and I am sending the request, and you can see the message is coming from the put method. Okay, and I will change to post method, and then I am sending the request. Now if you see, the message is coming from the post method. So like this, these methods you can see what is happening by using postman or extension, but directly in the browser we cannot see. In the browser, you can able to see only the get method. Okay, delete method. So all remaining methods also say delete method. The message is coming from the delete. Okay, like this. Okay. Now we'll go with the resource type. Are you guys clear with my point as of now? So in the path-based servlet, we have the two drawbacks. One is the path code is hard coding. If you want to change a small change in the path also, we have to go to the entire code base and we have to do the deployment. So the SDLC process, it will take much time. Okay. So how to overcome that issue? And these are the two drawbacks. One is the path code is hard coding. Next one is the ACL, access control permission limits. Okay. So that is the to overcome those two drawbacks, they has introduced the top resource based servlet. They has introduced you can register the servlet by using the resource based servlet. Okay. So generally, how to write the resource based servlet? So simply what I will do program, the same program. I will change the annotation. I will change the annotation. Instead of path based servlet, I will change to mm, Sling resource type servlet, Sling servlet resource types, Sling servlet resource type. You can choose that annotation. Okay, so inside we can pass resource types, not super types, resource types. Now the resource you can give anything. Resource you can give anything. So for example, in my case, I'm giving mm, demo BML Krishna like that I'm giving. This path you can give anything as your wish. This is the custom path. Okay. So now I am copying this one. I'm saving this one. Now again I will go to there and then I will do the deployment and then we'll see what will happen. I'm deploying that one. So generally there some process will be there. What is happening internally? So that I can explain through the investment. Then you can get the some clarity on it. What is happening internally. We are sending the request, right? For example, we are sending the request. You can assume we are sending the request from here. So the request might be like this, which is HTTP connection with HTTP colon localhost 4502 4502. Some path you are giving, right? A demo. Okay, content like this. Demo. Some path we are giving. Path which is demo pin. Okay. Some Krishna like this. What will happen whenever you are giving the path? You know the AIM architecture, right? AIM architecture, which is the combination of three layers actually, which is the combination of three frameworks, right? So the three frameworks, it should be like this. So inside we have the one more framework, and this is the AIM architecture and AIM frameworks. When you will go with the path-based servlet, so the process will happens like this. So first we'll try to understand with respect to path-based servlet. Path-based servlet. Path-based servlet. Whenever you are trying to hit this path, the request will go to the Apache Sling. This is the Apache Sling framework. This is the Apache Sling. This is the OEGA. This is the JCR. These are the three frameworks, right? Now, whenever you are trying to hit the path, it is respect to path base. Then the request first it will go to the Apache Sling, and then it will go to the OEGA and the classes, whatever the classes we are using, like Sling all method servlet and the Sling set method servlet, those classes are coming from the OEGA framework. Okay, Sling all method servlet, those are coming from the OEGA. So generally Sling all method servlet, and here we will take the do get method, right? Do get method. We will take the do get method. Whatever the message we are displaying inside the do get method, it will be displayed. It will be displayed on our console. Okay. This is with respect to path base. Internally, it will happen the process like this. Whenever you are trying to hit the path, the request it will go to the Apache String, and it will. So internally, we have the OEGA framework, and the OEGA framework string all method is coming from the OEGA framework, and inside this class it is having the toolkit method. Whatever the logic we have written, the logic will be executed on the console. This is with respect to path based servlet. Okay, so here we have the two drawbacks. So we discuss now. The two drawbacks is this: the path is hard coded. So every time you have to use this path only to hitting the to accessing the specific URL, to accessing the specific servlet. Every time you have to use the same URL. This path is hard coded. We have the two disadvantages. Disadvantages. One is one is path is hard coded. Hard coded. Second one is ACL, access control limits. So access control limits not possible. So this access control limits can possible by using the JCR. By using the JCR, okay, it is not possible generally. How you can achieve these two? So that is the reason we are going with the resource type. Resource type. So what will happen in case of resource type? Now the request, the request, whenever you are trying to hit the resource type, now the request first it will go to the Apache Sling, and after that the request will go to the JCR. Okay, here we will create the nodes. Okay, based on that node, the request will go to the OEGA. Okay, we are changing the flow. Previous case, the request it is going to the like this. Okay, when you change to the resource type, now the request will go to this direction. Right, it will go to the Apache String, and then it will go to the JCR. So through the JCR, the path code is not hard coded, and you can control the permissions. You can control the permissions, and then finally the request it will go to here, and then it will take the data and it will display the data on the console. This is the pattern. Okay. Okay, fine. It has deployed. Now what I will do? This is the path, right? You can copy this path. Now what you will do? You can go to your CRXD, open CRXD. Under the content node, you can create any one folder. Under the content, you can create one folder. For example, now I am creating a folder. Create one folder. Create one node. The node actually I will give some full name, and then click OK. Now save. Here for that node, you should give string resource type, string colon resource type, string colon resource type. What path you should give? Whatever the path you have given in the code base, this path you can copy from here. This path you can copy from here. This path is custom path. You can give any path. In your case also you can give any path. This path you can copy from here, and we can move that crxt. That path you should author here. Add, save. Now this path you can copy from here. You can open now the tab localhost 4502. You can give this path content full name. You can try now. You can try now. Content full name. This path you can copy from here and you can go with postman. You can go to the postman. Now here you should give. Here you should do the path content full name. You can change to get method. Send the request. Send the request. Okay, you can change the request. Some put method you can do. Some other methods you can do. Unauthorized localhost 4502 content full name. Okay, click on it. So that one has saved or not, you can cross it and go to the crxt. So the path is wrong actually. Here you should give the actual this one. Okay, copy this one only. Come here and then can delete this one. Now you can do this one. Okay, add, save. Now you can copy this one. Go to the browser. Now you can try this one. Full name. Can refresh this one. Full name. You can click on this one. Full name, it is not storing. Again you can add the path. Sling column resource type. Now you can give the path which is content full name, not this one. You can take the path from the code base. Copy this one and you can paste here. Add, save and reload. Now you can cross check. Now it has added successfully. Now you can copy this path. Open this one. Now you can try to hit that one. We'll take new path. Local host 4402. We'll go with postman. Localhost 4502 content full name. Try to hit the now you are getting the null and null, and now I will pass the parameters question mark and then first name. For example, I am giving some such, and last name I am giving the last name equal to some Bangalore. Okay, I am sending the request. Okay, so similarly now you can do what I will do. I will create one more node also. So like this you can create a number of nodes. For example, I am giving again going to the content node and I am creating one more node, and the node name I would like to mention some such and click on OK and then save all. and you can add the Sling resource type, Sling colon resource type. The path should you can copy from here, demo VML Krishna, like that you can copy from there. Okay, you can paste here, add the path, save. Now you can copy this path. Okay, now you can go to any URL. You can go, I am going to the Postman. Now instead of content full name, now I am changing with content search. Content search. So like this. So no need to go to the code base. So directly you can create one node, and there you can give the Sling resource type. So through that you can get the data. Through that we can get the data. So that is the reason they are calling the resource. So based on the resource we are getting the data. I'm content and search. I'm click on sending the request and it is throwing the null. Then I can mention with I would say question mark, first name and last name. First name equal to some any other name can mention, BML. Okay, and then last name equal to some HSR, like that you can mention, and you will get the data. So similarly you can try with the remaining methods also. You can try with post method. If you try with the post method, what it will return 200. Okay, you can try with other methods also, put method, and you can try with not batch method. You can try with delete method. Return. So like this. Okay, so generally so like this you can create n number of nodes. We can create a number of nodes. Only the thing is you should add the resource type and then you can access. We can access based on this path. So that is the advantage with the resource type. You can create number of nodes. N number of nodes you can create the same process. You should add the Sling resource type, and then through that you can get the data. We can get the data. So the same process. So that is the advantage with the Sling resource type. That is the advantage with the resource type servlet. Okay. So no need to go to the code base and no need to change the path in the code base. Okay. So simply you can create the nodes here, and then you can give the Sling resource type, and then through that you can access the data. Through that you can access the data. So total two servlets. So this we done with two ways. One is the normal base survey, and the second one is the we are taking the input from the user and processing and returning the response. Second one is the resource based survey. Okay, so we have the drawbacks. Path is a hard coding and we cannot give the any permission controls. That is the reason we are going with the resource based survey. That is the reason we are going with the resource based survey. Okay. So this is the major questions coming from the interview perspective. What is servlets and how many ways you can register the servlet, and next what are the out of the box classes you can extend. Okay, and what is the purpose of methods, get method, put method, post method, delete method. So this is the thing they will ask in the interview perspective. Regular questions, these are the regular questions. What is the servlet, can you please explain? So servlet is the very easy topic, so please do practice. Okay, please do practice, and then can do the assignments and then can share. So any questions, anyone, like previous tasks or anywhere, if you stuck anywhere, you can ask me. I'm stopping the live.